Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. I'm D. Christine, and in this video I'm going to be laying out my monthly reflections page, and I know it's probably mid-month right now, May 12th, but I've had some wins and I'm really excited to get these down. So for the spread, I've audited my stash, as I recommend everyone do, because we have more stickers than we think we do. I'm going to be using the Hello Summer book from Live Love Posh. I'm also going to be using some old stickers from Erin Condren. Let's see, I'm not sure how this is going to go, but we'll see. And then I'm also going to be using some square stickers, flags, and scripts from PlannerKate. So I'm really excited to get into this. As you guys can hear, my voice is still doing something weird. I've just given up on it for now. But yeah, as many things as I can list in the description box below, I will do so. And of course, if you want to save 20% on your PlannerKate cart, go ahead and use the code that I've left in the description box and on screen, so that you can save a little bit on your planner goodies, because she has some stuff dropping, you guys, that I'm actually I'm about to open up another cart. Like, that weird space of perpetually checking and tracking an order while checking out a cart is ridiculous, y'all. Anyway, so this is my birthday month, y'all, coming up, okay? This is my birthday month. I'm really excited. I'm feeling very optimistic about what lies ahead, just in general. And I've had a really good May overall, I would say. And so I don't want to be doing May. I don't want to be doing May stuff in June. I don't want to be doing June stuff in June. So I'm really trying to hit the ground running, getting all my plans locked in, so that I can kind of cruise through my birthday month without a problem. So I really first want to do a little bit of housekeeping. You may hear a lot of noise outside. It can't be helped, and I apologize in advance if it's disruptive in any way. There's the ice cream truck, the barbecues, and everything has already started. As per the beginning of my birthday season, usually comes with a whole lot of stuff. And then my cat is also kind of traipsing around here getting into stuff. So if you hear any sudden noises, don't be alarmed. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the framework for this spread, and let me just go back and see if I remember what I intended to use, because I usually put a little bookmark, but I didn't. And I kind of like the idea of having these kind of hexagon shapes, so I might use those instead of the Erin Condren ones. Let's see how it goes. So this is pretty much all I have planned for the framework. I'm going to reference these prompts that I got from Kristen, which was just so on point. She's great, you guys, and I was just like, oh yeah, I need to do that, and I've literally been doing it ever since, and now I feel like it's a part of my process. And I think that's necessary. I kind of feel like I've actually made a lot more progress since I've been doing these things every month, these reviews. So I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know, remember where it came from. I think it was from Erin Condren. I'm not sure. My apologies in advance if these things are not accessible anymore. So I think that looks pretty good. And then now I'm just gonna lay out these prompts. So the one thing I wanted to make sure that I did was I wanted to make sure that I put my wins on the top. I really wanted to make sure I put my wins on the top because, you know, that's where they belong. Like, I really feel like I've kind of, you know, made some important headway this month, and so I'm really excited about it. And I really want to highlight those things. I don't want them to be down on the page like they were last time. And then also, you know, I also want to try to simplify it a little bit more. So I don't know if I really want to have that many sections for this review. I kind of want to put like the wins, the challenges, and the adjustments and the goals. I think that's where I'm headed with it. So I'm just gonna see how this works, because this has its own kind of pattern. So this like it's like a kaleidoscope pattern, as if you know, you guys can tell how old these stickers are. And so I think I'm going to actually just try and see if this will work. And I have no qualms, as you guys know, about picking it up. It's just a sticker. Y'all, trying to put that down. Trying to put that down with this white pen, okay? Had me stressed. Okay, so for the wins, I'm going to use these squares. Oops. Sticker. Okay, and then also, I think I might actually move this adjustments area a little further down. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have planned for this page. So for my wins, I'm really excited. I've been in my fast. I'm starting to feel a lot better. I'm actually on track to doing the fast that I intended, which is so amazing. I know some planner babes who are interested in fasting and do intermittent fasting. So, you know, the idea of an extended fast can be, you know, mentally overwhelming. And so I was feeling so stressed because I'm just like, girl, you know you can do this. You know you can do this, just do it. And you know what? I really took heed to my realizations from last month about pressuring myself. And I just stopped pressuring myself about it. And you guys, it's like I just woke up the next day and realized I hadn't eaten. I wasn't hungry. I hadn't eaten. I was like, oh, I'm in my fast. And it just kind of like happened. So that was such a big deal for me because it's, for me, like so many benefits, like inflammation and stuff. So that was my big win. That's going up here. And then I also have wins with like my YouTube content. I feel myself getting more consistent, and consistency is my word of the year. And in another video, I'll show you guys the parts of the planner that I don't typically turn to, where I've put down my word of the year being consistency. So the consistency and me being able to film and edit content is a big deal for me. I'm a beginner. I'm just figuring things out. Things are a little wonky. Me and my camera stand are on the verge of breaking up, and so that was a big deal for me as well. And then lastly, I feel like I've started to feel myself building momentum the way I want to build momentum. And it doesn't mean that it's happening quickly necessarily. I just feel like I'm building the right momentum, something that I can sustain. So those are my 3 wins. My challenges, it's still stress and allowing myself to be overwhelmed by things. I felt so overwhelmed the other day. Yeah, I was feeling so overwhelmed. And so doing things to kind of soothe that sense of overwhelm and anxiety. And, you know, in my experience, you're feeling overwhelmed because you're doing everything but what you feel like you need to be doing. And whether you feel like you have a way to do it or not is, you know, a different story. But anytime I feel overwhelmed, it's because I feel like I keep getting pulled in different directions and pulled away from the thing that I actually want to be doing, or the thing that I feel like I need to do for me. And so the adjustments I would add, I think, is going to be more about carving out time where I'm completely unplugged, because this social media society will make you feel like if you are not perpetually available, you might as well be dead, and that's just not true. And so I want to put in like time to consistently unplug, and I think that's going to be one of my goals for June. Ironically, my birthday month, unplug. Yes, because I just want to be able to live into my experiences, seeing my family and friends and getting all these calls and just going around and just not feeling like I have to be present all of the time. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill all of that in, because writing and talking at the same time is not my forte. And then I will be right back. I think I'm going to leave myself a note. I'm going to leave myself a note to check my reflections. And I should have this on like a dashboard or something, but I don't. And then so that way I can remember to look back here to what I said I was going to do. There's so much like cross-referencing and planning, more than I realized, like once I really started getting serious about using it for goal setting. So like for instance, like my May reflections, let me see, not my May reflections, like my monthly like dashboard, which I need to update. Like for instance, all of my budget goals are in my budget book, you know, and a lot of these things are in my Google Calendar to remind me to do it. And coming back here and consistently like checking back to do what you said you were going to do to the best of your ability is a big deal. It just makes you feel like you're building momentum, and I think that's pretty much what it's been for me. Like I feel really excited. Like I feel like I'm really doing what I said I was going to do, and keeping promises to yourself is unmatched. We keep promises to other people all the time, but when you feel like you're keeping your promises to yourself, it just feels and hits different. So I'm gonna leave just a note. So that I can remember to go back to it. I can remember. So you guys, this is my monthly reflections. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this process. I feel very vulnerable. I usually do this, you know, by myself, but I feel like it might benefit others to see how I set it up and to kind of see how I'm thinking through my goals. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already for more planning content. Connect with me on Instagram at honeystyleandjoy. And other than that, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.